Hi everyone! So today we're going to be looking at order of operations in the real world. And our essential question today is, how do we solve order of operations in the real world? So if you look back at your notes from yesterday, you would be able to see that we were looking at using checklists and solving by eliminating things from left to right, using PEMDAS, and looking at our evaluations. So today what we're going to do is we're going to be doing similar. We're still using PEMDAS. We're still going to go from left to right when we get from multiplication to division. But today we want to know, how do you do this in the real world? So how do you solve real world problems? Now remember, you don't have to take your notes just like mine, but you can adjust them or whatever, but you're going to still need to be able to answer this question when we get to the end. So the first problem that we're going to look at is one that says a robotics team orders 14 shirts for 12 people and has a $9 shipping fee. How much does the team spend on the order? Okay, so we have a robotics team, right? And this is just kind of like what we did earlier this week, where we had to think about the numbers that we were using. So we have this robotics team, right? And they order how many shirts? They ordered 14 shirts. So the important information here is order 14 shirts. Okay, so those are the numbers that we're going to use, 14 shirts. And then they also had how many people? There were 12 people. So people, we had 12. Okay, and then they had, oh my gosh, they also had a $9 shipping fee. Okay, so $9 shipping fee. So here's a shipping fee of $9. So now we're going to put this all together into a story problem. Well, we're going to take this story problem now and we're going to actually break it into an order of operations problem. So we need to figure out how much this is going to cost. So we're going to solve, first we need to solve shirts. We're ordering 14 shirts that are, what did I say? Oh, I read that wrong. I am so sorry. The shirts are, it's not 12 people, it's 14 shirts. This is $12 per person. Oh my goodness, Miss Englander. It has been a long day, hasn't it? Not people, per person, $12 per person. That makes a lot more sense. I am so sorry. Okay, so we have per person. Goodness sakes. $12 per person. That is way better. Okay, so 14 shirts. That's the people part. Oh my gosh. $12 per person plus the $9 shipping fee. Okay, so the price tag is $12. We got to find out how much we spend on those shirts. Okay, so this is kind of like that, the mattress problem, right, that we did. So we're going to take, and first we need to find 14 times the 12, plus then we have to add on that shipping fee, because they always charge us shipping, right? So we have to find out how much this is. So we're going to go 14 times 12. But let's set up our checklist, because that checklist is so helpful. We want to make sure that we are still solving using order of operations, even though it's a story problem that Miss Englander didn't read right. Sorry. Okay, so 14 times 12. Well, we know that 14 times 12 is 168. Now we're going to drop down this plus 9. That gets rid of the p. We have 0 exponents to worry about because we're still not there yet. But we do have, oh, nope, we did our multiplication and division. So now we only have to do addition or subtraction. So we're going to add these two together and we should get $177. So the total cost of this order is $177. Okay, let's do another one where I read correctly. How about that? Does that sound like a good idea? It sounds like a good idea to me. Okay. We are going to do one that looks like this. A parking garage has 7 floors with 109 spaces on each floor. There are 486 spaces that are being used. How many spaces are not being used? So we have to find out how many spaces are not being used. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this information. So our first example was about ordering some shirts. And now we are going to look at parking spaces. Man, I don't think I should be recording videos after school. My writing is awful. Okay, a parking garage has 7 floors. And on those 7 floors, there are 109 spaces, parking spaces on each floor. 109 spaces per floor. Okay, got that. And the last thing says 486 are being used. So 486 are used. So we cannot use those ones. And we need to know how many are not being used. Okay, so our job right now is to find out, first of all, how many spaces are there? So we want to know, first of all, how many spaces are there? So we have 7 floors, but there's 109 on each floor. So 109 plus 109 plus 109 plus 109 plus 7 times, right? So let's just multiply that. So if we were doing this with order of operations, we could set this up with parentheses because we want to do that part first. So we're going to go 7 times 109. Now, are used. So if these are used, are we going to subtract them or do you think are we going to add them? Yeah, you're right. We're going to subtract them because if they're used, we have to take them away. We can't use them anymore. So they can't be added into the space. They're being used. We can't use them. We're trying to find what's left over. So we're going to subtract that part. And we're going to find out what is there. Okay, so let's do some multiplication here. And we're going to do 109 times 7. And we're going to solve in the parentheses first because our list tells us to solve here and then subtract. So solve there. Then we will subtract. Solve 7 times 9 first. Okay, so 7 times 9 is 63. Well, I gotta rewrite this out. I can't do it like that. So 109 times 7. So we know that's 63. Carry the 6. So that's 0 plus 6. And that is 7. So 763. So 763 spaces. And then we have to subtract now. I'm done with parentheses. I'm done with multiplication and division from left to right. So now I am going to subtract 486. So 486 minus, 763 minus 486 gives us 277 spaces left over. So that's how many spaces that we had left over. Okay, so I'm going to give you a try it now. Okay, so try it for you. All right. I'm gonna use a different color so it sets it apart. All right. At a fair, you ride the swinging ship 3 times and the bumper cars 5 times. We want to know how many tickets you use in all. If it takes the swinging ship 2 tickets and the bumper cars 4 tickets, okay? So you ride the swinging ship 3 times for 2 tickets. So swinging ship twice for 2 tickets each time, okay? And then you ride the bumper cars. Oh no, I lied. We'll go with twice, sorry. And then you ride the bumper cars 5 times for 4 tickets. So bumper cars five times for 4 tickets each time. Okay, I want to know how much tickets did it take all together. So how many tickets did it take all together? So you're going to probably want to pause the video right now. Otherwise, you're going to hear me telling you how to solve this problem. Okay, so hit pause. And I'm going to solve. All right, so we have 2 times 2. Because this is like the cheeseburgers where we have the meat and the cheese. 2 rides, and I have 2 times bumper cars. 5 rides, and it costs 4 times. And I want to know how much it is all together. So when I do this problem, I'm going to solve it like this. I need to find out how much that one is, plus how much it is for this ride. So this one is 20. This one is 4. I did not do my checklist. Okay, there we go. Parentheses, I'm done with those. No exponents. Man, I cleared out my multiplication really fast there. Addition and subtraction from left to right. 4 plus 20 is 24. So it costs 24 tickets. Boom! 24 tickets to ride the rides. Okay, you need to tell me in your own words, how do you solve real world problems? Like, what did I have to do in order to solve these problems using order of operations? So go ahead and answer that question, like off to the side. You could probably do it like right in this little space if you have space left over. And then also off to the side in a little square, I want you to tell me, how are you feeling right now about solving real world order of operations problems? 1, I have no idea what to do, so I need to go back to class and I need to ask Miss Englander for help. 2, I feel pretty good. I just need to keep practicing some more, and maybe I'm stuck on like the reading part or what information to put together or when to use parentheses, so I'm going to practice. Or maybe you're a level 3 and you feel awesome. You're able to pick out the information, you can put it all together, and you can solve. So tell me where you're at right now, put it in the box, and then when you're done answering your essential question and putting your rating in the box, I want you to head on over and get your practice work done. Thank you so much for your hard work today, and thank you for allowing me to make so many mistakes. I really apologize for this. I will do better tomorrow. And make it a great day the Cougar way, you guys. Have an awesome, awesome day. Bye.